Hello there, this is going to be a general love reading for all signs. Are you ready for the next eclipse? It's coming. It's going to be a full moon lunar eclipse is this one, right? We just had the solar eclipse, which was a new moon. This one is going to be, I think this one is the hunter's moon. I got to go back and check it again, but I think it could be. Is it Cupid? Cupid's arrow? Cupid, draw back your bow and let your arrow go. Oh, straight to my lover's heart for me. Cupid, please hear my cry and let your arrow fly. Oh, it's a perfect match. Head over heels. Eclipses are wild cards, right? You hear me say it all the time. You've heard me say it for years. They cause change. Eclipses do just that. It eclipses things in and out. Can cause a ruckus. It's like thunder. Boom. Oh, a kind of like an awakening, like a wake-up call, an epiphany. Or is it Cupid's arrow striking a motherfucker? Ooh. I'm gonna go with the latter, actually. It could be Cupid's arrow. Now, let's say for those of you that this is non-romantic because you're already in a relationship or you're not looking for love, right? You fall in love with something. Let's say you come across that you love cooking. Oh my God, I fell in love with doing reading or something. It's finding something and realizing that you're really into it. Even if it's not love and romance, it doesn't always have to be. You know, it's just the idea of it, but it's love and romance too. And if that's not something you're looking for, then this is not for you. You have the runner sitting here too, which I didn't pay any attention to because I think that is going to be the initial instinct, is to run from a beautiful thing. You get a phone call and it's an opportunity to have this amazing business career thing, and you get scared and you say, you know what, I'm actually not ready right now for this. We're going to ignore that thought to run. Should you run from not great friends, not great opportunities, shitty jobs that you're going to fucking hate? Yes. People nowadays don't listen to their gut enough because muggles want to just do their own thing when they want it. And so they tend to rush things. And this is why people would just date the first person that comes along. And the relationship ends up being horrible and shit, as opposed to waiting and being like patient. They go and just make friends with anybody and hang out with anybody. And then this person has drama in their life. Now you're connected to the drama. Now, and energy is contagious. You got to be careful who you spend time with, romantically and non. Got to be real picky and choosy about that. Okay, and this eclipse is also going to wake you up. Soul connection. Maybe someone wakes up and they feel a soul connection. They feel something, for those of you that this is an ongoing connection. New discovery. Yeah, that epiphany. They discover, I do feel something for this person. You have isolation and liberation. Someone's single. Could be both of you, but this does indicate somebody's ass is single as fuck and luscious, ready to be picked. It's ripe. It's a juicy peach. It's harvest time. Time is now. Is that the new discovery? Is a new discovery it's now or never? Is a new discovery finally meeting a person? Opportunity. Yeah, a door definitely opens. A door definitely opens up here. And it's actually quite unexpected. I mean, don't get me wrong, you're expecting to meet the love of your life at some fucking point in your life. So, I mean, that part's not necessarily unexpected. Like, oh, I knew I was going to meet somebody eventually. I mean, that's kind of, I better, right? But something about it feels unexpected. So, I don't know if it's the person, and you're just like, oh my God, I would never imagine or see myself, or is it the way it happens? Or is it how? I don't know. Let's get some cards going. Tarot. Cupid's arrow, huh? You got the moon here, Pisces, secret, hidden. Then the Five of Pentacles. Someone here felt, this is a person who isolates themselves. This could be seen as a card of like being abandoned, right? Feeling abandoned and shit. But I feel like this person keeps themselves isolated. Also, isn't that a fucking eclipse in the card? Yeah, it is. For some people, this eclipse season could confirm that they're with the wrong person. If they're in a relationship, do you know what I mean? The first wave that we had of that was during COVID. During quarantine, people realized, I fucking do not like you. You're definitely not my person. Second wave of that came kind of like a year or two ago, right? And it's coming again because it's eclipse season, because the universe is saying, the fuck are you guys still doing? These two fuckers are together and they shouldn't be. It should be these two fuckers together. So the eclipse could bring separation for some people. It's already been disconnected. They're not connected by the souls anymore. Seven of Pentacles. Someone's just been waiting for something else to come in. And it comes in, like I said, quickly. Chariot as Cancerian, but they're waiting for something. I've been waiting for a girl like you. The kind of girl who has a lot of balls to go and just walk right up to a lion and pet it. Right? Recently, one of my readings was the bitch just walked right up to the lion and pet the lion. This could be symbolically of someone shooting their shot romantically, but this can also be just a bitch in life that's just not been afraid to swing for the fences. This is someone who is fearless. They go after what they want. They don't allow fear to hold them back. They're a bad motherfucker. They're inspiring because they go after what they want with no fear. Fear doesn't hold them back. I'm sure if they were to overthink things, it would hold them back, and probably in love. And this feels like someone who you go, wow, they really are doing their thing. They're out there, doing the best that they can, starting their new business. Eclipse. Total eclipse of the heart. Does someone's heart get completely eclipsed out? And does someone else's heart get totally eclipsed with the feelings of love and romance? Right? Is it like this shadow that's cast on the heart of where it's unmistakable, it's undeniable? Is it an activation? If you watched my live that I did, the last live I did on Instagram, xi_missy_xi, it was about someone possibly changing their mind and turning around. So this can be turning around because you decided you wanted to go in this direction for a job situation or career or whatever, and then you change your mind. Or is it someone went this way thinking that they were going to get away from someone or something, only to find that their heart really does pull them back to the same thing they're trying to run away from? Or is someone walking a new path and then they meet someone new there? I mean, it could be so many fucking different things, How and when and why? Honestly. Angelic protection. Angels and demons is what I saw in my head. sinner and saint. I think that's like the way the two of you are, sinner and saint. Not necessarily one's a sinner and one's a saint, but it might be personality-wise. One's a little bit more chipper and whatever, and the other one's a bit more darker and intense, maybe gothy. I don't know. It could be total opposites, like the sun and the moon, like an eclipse. They're opposites. Or there's some kind of connection to the angels. Romantic feelings. Look at the masculine. Yeah. Maybe does an angel whisper in their ear? Do they dream about something or dream about you? Do they get some kind of weird confirmation? I mean, we can say some shit like, oh, the connection was angelically protected, right? I mean, you could say that, and I'm sure it's what it is too, but I don't know. I got a feeling Archangel Michael's involved in here somehow too. Is their energy Archangel Michael like? Do they have that kind of angelic protection energy? Are they that kind of a person that they're very loving and protective? Are they a father? Are they a really great father? They protect their kids? Are they just a really great protector? They're a leader. They're someone you can count on. Fearless. I mean, yeah. What if Archangel Michael gets shot by Cupid's arrow? What if they're starting to catch feelings? I mean, clearly you have the masculine there. You know, Archangel Michael is depicted wearing sort of like a bodysuit of armor, right? In some depictions. Imagine the arrow goes through that. Wish granted. Shut the fuck up. I've been thinking about that recently, and if you follow me on Instagram, because I decided not to go live today on Instagram, I just felt so tired earlier. I actually pulled cards from the Hocus Pocus tarot deck, and I got 3 gorgeous, beautiful cards, but the cards screamed, be careful what you wish for, you just might get it. Be careful what you wish for, because you just might get it. Don't force it, let it flow, and if it flows in another direction, let it be. And be careful what you wish for, because you just might get it. What does that mean? What does that mean? It means be careful what you wish for. Why does it feel like it's something owed? Something owed you may have wished for as a child. Something you asked for a really, 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 really long time ago. And maybe it's that you don't even fucking remember too, right? Like sometimes we go, I don't know, did I? I don't remember. Well, maybe your 13-year-old self asked for it. Did I ask for that when I was young? I mean, we probably asked for the most craziest things. You guys remember, I've talked about this before on a reading, several readings actually, that on one of the Good Witches episodes, the Good Witches, like that show, it used to be, there's a whole bunch of movies and like tons of seasons of it on, I think it's the Hallmark Channel. And I love that actress too, by the way. She's in Army Wives as well. Catherine, I can't remember what her name is, but anyways, there was an episode where all of a sudden, all these people were saying like, all these weird things are happening to them. They're getting all these things all of a sudden and suddenly. And then they realized that they all made wishes at the wishing well at some point or another. And apparently there was like this old wishing well in town. And what do you do there? You throw a coin in there and you make a wish and then you walk away, right? So Something happened where all of the wishes in the wishing well were granted all at one time. So you're talking, these are like super fucking old wishes that people don't want anymore. It's like when you were 13 asking for a fucking pony. Now you're 45, you get a pony and you're like, what? I don't want a pony anymore. And like, well, didn't you ask for one before? Well, yes, but that was before. Remember what they say, right? Careful what you wish for. But I get that feeling of like old wishes possibly being granted. Let's actually use the Witch Tarot. Everyday Witch Tarot. Page of Swords. It's like this person, it's like a younger person, right? Because pages are younger. But he almost just looks like he's being brave and like sort of, I don't know, doing this to sort of face his fears. And maybe his fear is to communicate. So he's reaching out. Well, yeah, he's fearful because look at her. She's a bad bitch. 9 of Pentacles. Look at her sitting there in the lap of luxury, just chillaxing. Look at all of the abundance around her and above her. And it's funny because she's drinking wine, reading a book, and she's just absolutely in love with her life, and she's super, super content. And she might be someone that they might think, well, she might say no, or they're out of my league. Even if it's Archangel Michael kind of an energy that gets shot with the arrow and they're big and huge and or they're whatever they are and fearless, approaching someone like this, they would kind of feel like that, huh? They would be a little nervous and they would be like, oh, excuse me, but I was wondering if... Like what? Actually, Ace of Pentacles. Oh my God, an old wish gets fucking granted. It does. Because that's like the coin that you put in the fucking wishing well. It's like they give you your coin back. They go, wish granted. You're all, pardon me? Have you ever wished to win the lottery? Have you ever wished that so-and-so would love you back? I mean, maybe they love you back now and they go, I'm so stupid, oh my God, and a love confession comes from them, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's you and them and they're the ones, but you just might be like, why the fuck would this dude come and confess his love to me now and say how sorry he was? I wanted his ass a long time ago. I wanted to be with her a long time ago. Why are they now doing this? Because old wishes are coming true. Something activates. Now the Wheel of fucking Fortune. Luck. Destiny, fate, fortune, luck. It's almost like, what are you gonna get? Ooh, what's in the cards for you? The Chariot. A fork in the fucking road. They're gonna say, so we're gonna give it to you, yes or no. Hey, so we're gonna give you multiple options. All your wishes are gonna come true, so yes or no. This way or that way. You gonna stay, you gonna go? What are you gonna do? And she's like, oh, I don't know. I wasn't fucking banking on all of these things happening and coming true. I didn't think that Archangel Michael would get shot by the fucking arrow and be in love with me now. I thought I never had a chance with Archangel Michael in my life. I thought it was impossible. I just had a crush. What the fuck is that? I just don't feel those two, sorry. Six of Cups. Seven of Cups, see? You get it all granted. I mean, you cannot make it up. It's like I'm fucking psychic or something. See how all of those cups has all of these different things? They all get granted at one time. All your prayers are answered at one time. And it's like, well, what do I choose? Well, I don't know, bitch. What do you choose? This could be something from, I don't know, possibly childhood, right? We talked about that, making a wish when you were small. But is it someone you've known since childhood? Or is this just that nostalgic feeling of a person, because it's also past life energy, where you just feel this soul tie? Because your souls are very old friends. So there's this kinship that already exists. It's just a lot of shit. I mean, it's even hard to channel all the energy because it's like 7 storylines here, but then yet it's all kind of leading down the same path, but then it's like 17 things that are happening all at the same time. Welcome to Eclipse season. Let's get into this extended. Should you wish to rent it and you're not a member on Patreon, because that's where it's going to be, click below this video the word more. It's going to bring up all kind of links. I want to say it's like the second link that will take you to Patreon. Go ahead and follow me there, so you can watch this. Thank you so much for all of your likes, your shares, and your subscriptions here on YouTube. See you guys in the extended. Love you.